Come on. Take me back. No, take me back. Take me back before the preseason started. 33-6. I can't do it. Take me back. Oh! These things never work how they're supposed to. Hello, there you are. You're here. Sling rings busted. You're here. Hey, you're here. It's been a while. It has been a while. I hope you can hear me better now. I'd like to introduce you to, tentatively, her name is Danielle. This is given to me by a sponsor, Steve Young. I like to call him Young Steven. Plays acoustic guitar with me. Donated this wonderful piece of equipment to the channel. So, very grateful for him. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. It appears as such. So, that's good. That's good. If not, I'm an audio guy. We'll edit the audio. Today, I do not want to talk about the Buffalo Bills. Wrong side. I want to talk about mutants, X-Men, and most importantly, Deadpool and Wolverine. So, welcome back. It has been a while. This is my good friend. I forgot what I named him. But I posted it. I posted what his name is. I'd like to introduce you to I can't remember what his name is. But we have much to talk about, much to cover because we're back. It's been so long. I haven't seen you. Hello. I hope you're all well. Missed you all a great deal. But let's jump right in. A few things are right with the world. Josh Allen is back to playing football. It is the NFL football preseason. I have no idea if I'm in any fantasy leagues or not, which kind of stinks because I'm enjoying it. But again, I don't want to talk about that today, so let's move it over here. Let's jump right in. It's been long enough for there to not be any spoilers here. So let's cover them. Okay? Wolverine. I told you he was going to be in there. Henry Cavill signed on to be in the Marvel Universe. Wolverine. That was awesome. The fourth wall's being destroyed in Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a great movie. Really good. You know, I went and go see it. I thought it was a great movie. I said it was a good movie. It's a good time. Excellent. It's good stuff. And you know, if any mutant were to be president, I think he'd be a good president. I think that Ryan Reynolds would make a good president. Wade Wilson, Deadpool. That's a horrible Trump. But anyways, dude, so much to unpack. So literally, Chris Evans returns as Johnny Storm from the original Fantastic Four. Basically, the point of this movie is to join all the timelines together. And not the timelines that we're aware of now, the most recent iteration, is to join all the timelines of the past together. Fantastic Four. It's to make sense of you seeing people, the same people playing different parts in different movies. And it's to clean all that up and also make way for, apparently, some people we know playing different parts in different movies. Robert Downey Jr. cast as Doom. I don't really like it. You don't really like it. No one really likes it. But we're going to see what happens. There is a storyline where Tony Stark and Doom kind of cross paths, and Tony Stark goes on a different path, and then Doom. I really believe that they're trolling us a bit. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is going to be the big bad Doom that we're expecting continuously. I think he's going to be in maybe a movie or two, maybe make a couple appearances as Doom in an alternate timeline, but I don't think he'll be God Emperor Doom, which I'm still standing by is the overall point of what Marvel's trying to get to. Battle World, Secret Invasion, God Emperor Doom. I don't believe that that's Robert Downey Jr. I think that Marvel is trolling us based upon every way of how this kind of came out. It just feels like a troll from Marvel. A little different than what they usually do. A little different than making the announcements that they make. So I feel like they're trolling us. But back to Deadpool and Wolverine. It's kind of eliminating some timelines, explaining some timelines, kind of wrapping everything up in a pretty bundle, which Deadpool 2 really did too. They really kind of been alluding to this, and so it's also making room to see some of these faces in other movies and be recycled and whatever the case may be. It was really, really good. If you haven't seen it, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Who is your dialect coach? I mean, some of the fourth wall, some of the puns were just really, really good. Hugh Jackman looked incredible. Hugh Jackman looked like a jacked man. Pause. That was crazy. That was wild. Pause. Pause that. But he did look jacked. But bringing the TVA in, kind of explaining, what's going on, and kind of showing us a little bit of what's to come in there. So I do have notes. I want to make sure I cover everything, but I won't keep you guys too long. Gambit. The whole thing behind that is, let me just see about my time here. The whole thing about it is that Channing Tatum was supposed to make a Gambit movie. It got cut down by the studios. The script was bad. A whole bunch of other stuff. A whole bunch of stuff happened that it didn't get made. So all of his puns were kind of alluding to that. And I thought he did a great job. I just would have liked a little more flowing hair. Remy has nice flowing hair. I would have liked a little bit more of the Remy LeBeau, but he did a great job. Blade. A lot in this movie, they talked about the issues that the studios were having or had in the past. They alluded to that a lot, which is a Deadpool thing, but they did it a lot. Like Blade, there will never be another Blade. Yeah, because the Blade with Mahershala Ali has been pushed back so many times, scripts rewritten so many times. It is literally all over the place. We don't know if we'll never see another Blade. So I think Wesley Snipes, was just kind of making a joke about that, how the studio can't get it together to give us a Blade. So that's Deadpool and Wolverine. What we need to talk about, what we really need to talk about is Captain America, Brave New World, or New World Order. I think it's Brave New World. It was at one point in time New World Order. I don't know why they changed it. But we all saw Red Hulk. That's clearly going to be General Ross, Harrison Ford's character, which Ross is in the comic books. So that's accurate for the fanboys like myself out there. The big thing that they're not alluding to, and that this movie is going to cover, and is going to kind of make room for, wrong side, the X-Men, is the huge stinking celestial sticking out of the Indian Ocean. That's an issue. And there are metals, technology, organic material, stuff that the world is going to be clamoring for, and they're going to be fighting for, and they're going to want it. Just like they wanted vibranium from Wakanda. Everybody wanted it. Everybody was trying to find it. There is going to be a world war introducing a brave new world based on the organic and inorganic material that's currently sticking out of the Indian Ocean with that celestial. It's going to introduce adamantium to the MCU, or the equivalent of adamantium. I'm sure it's just going to be adamantium, but it's going to introduce that metal to the MCU, and it's going to make the way for a Wolverine, whoever that will be when the time comes. We know that a Fantastic Four movie is coming out, I believe, might be beginning principal photography or pre-production. I believe it's supposed to start shooting, but it's going to be set in the past. And then the Fantastic Four, apparently, a bit of a spoiler here. So if you don't want one, now's the time. Okay. They're going to end up on our timeline, Earth 616. They're going to end up in the main timeline, and then they're going to have to deal with that. Galactus is going to be in it. A lot of things are being recasted, but we do have the cast for the main family, the Fantastic Four. We'll see how it goes. I'm not super thrilled, but we'll see how it goes. But they're going to have a big part to play in this new world, and also with the mutants. Because what will eventually occur, this is far down the line, this is after Secret Wars, after the Secret Wars and everything like that. What eventually will happen is, let me check my time, I gotta go soon, but what will eventually happen is Avengers vs. X-Men. And that will be a big Civil War, Avengers level event that is coming, and it will happen. And that's what they're building for. The next big things that you can expect from the MCU, big Avengers level events, Battle World, Secret Wars, Battle World / Secret Wars, and X-Men vs. Avengers. Those are the two stories that they're trying to get off, and Deadpool set it all up by muddying the waters, or cleaning up the waters, whichever way you prefer to take it, with Deadpool, Wolverine, and the timelines. So, hey guys, you know I keep these short and sweet. If you're here, if you're watching this, please like, share, subscribe. Glad that you're back. It's been a while since we had anything to talk about, so you know I had to do one for Deadpool and Wolverine. Man, so good, so good. Leave some Easter eggs in the comments. What was your favorite Easter egg, your favorite fourth wall breaking thing? And let's talk about it on the next one, because we're going to start getting hot and heavy into this. Hey, guys, Excelsior! And no one. See if I can figure this thing out. I gotta get out of here. It's just not working. I don't know.